This is the USB-AX digital signal generator. It is intended to allow you to draw physically characteristics of the 8 digital output lines at the end of the pod with respect to time, and lets you press the generate button to actually output that waveform to the screen. There are 2 basic cursor modes. There is a cursor mode with the left-right arrow, which is used to click and drag the cursor in time. You can also double-click the left and the right buttons to zoom in and zoom out. The second cursor mode is the selector cursor mode, which is this arrow. This is the pan and zoom cursor mode. This is the selector cursor mode. You can then select a particular portion of any given waveform and set that position either high or low using the high and low button. You can select any particular wave. For example, we're going to put the cursor here, and you can also put a pulse width. You can specify that you want a low pulse of exactly 10.75 microseconds, and it will create that pulse. It then changes it high so that you can do it again and again and again. And you can put in pulses. We will actually zoom in here to show you that we have put in to the yellow line those exact pulses that are all 10.75 microseconds wide. We will zoom back out and show you the whole wave again. You can choose a particular signal with the selector and then generate a particular clock on this one signal by specifying that information here. Let's say we want a 10 kilohertz wave on that particular clock, so we will generate that. If we zoom in, you'll see that that is a 10 kilohertz wave. We can measure with the cursors. In this bottom bar is a cursor bar. If you left click on the cursor bar, it places the X cursor, and if you right click on it, it places the O cursor. In this case, you see that it is 100 microseconds, which equates to 10 kilohertz. You can also select particular portions of the wave. If this is a pattern that you want, you can copy, and you can place it by pasting at another position in the buffer. You can also choose an entire wave. Let's say we want to zero that whole wave out. You first select it, then press this, and then you can change it all to 0. If you don't like what you just did, you can press the undo button, and that replaces what you just did. Once you have created the wave the way that you like it, you can click the generate button, and it will physically go out and produce this exact pattern from beginning to end out the digital channels at the end of the pod. There are many more features. Please feel free to visit the user's manual, which is in your program files USB-AX directory. And if you have any other questions after that, please contact us at support@usbee.com.